What's up, guys? HOTSHOTFRONTIER back at it again with another video. And in this video, guys, I wanted to hopefully answer the question, why is Yu-Gi-Oh so expensive right now? So to start that conversation, we have to talk about Age of Overlord, a main core set, the second main core set of the last year to feature quarter century secret rares, pushing out the Starlight rares. And we have a card like SP Little Knight, over $500 for that card. So you're like, whoa, okay, look, I can't ball out like that, okay? I still need to play the card. What can I do? So you can actually play the secret rare, which is over $120 right now. And I'm going to show you guys something very interesting. Someone actually on TCG Player purchased it for $147. That's right, $147 when it was $124. TCG Player is actually kind of wild. I guess someone was just like, just put in the card. I don't care. I just need it. I don't care how much it is. But it's 140. I don't care. Just put it in there. I guess that's how that happened. I have no clue what that discussion was, but wow. Just in general, honestly, and look, I know SP Little Knight is like the most generic Link 2 and is such a great card currently, but for it to be that much money is wild to me. Okay. You have now the Diabellstar, Snake Eye, Sinful Spoils, and whatever name you want to give it, that engine is included in here. And in total, it is pretty much a $450 to like $500 engine. That's, and I say engine, by the way, because you still need to play it with something. It's not the best by itself. I don't know if you're playing with Rescue Ace, you're playing it with Fire Kings or something like that, but you have to play it with something. You have Mseti, which compared to the, Diabellstar engine isn't as bad. Now, of course, it still is expensive. It's about a, I would say like a 175 engine. But compared to like, come on, a $500 engine, you can't beat that. And that's, again, that is the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! You have so many expensive cards in here. You have the, again, high pricing secret rares that are not guaranteed to get. You're not guaranteed to get a single copy of Sinful Spoils Wanted. You buy a booster box, which is of course $125 right now. The booster boxes are no longer $60. That was a long time ago. That was a fever dream. Okay, they start off as 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 100. It kept going. So that is a long time dream. So if you purchase a booster box, like let's say I purchased this one for $125, I don't even pull a Wanted. I probably pull Arius, the Lambert card, which is like a $30 card, and a Diabellstar Witch, Black Witch, like a $42 card. So, okay, I'm down that much money, and I didn't even pull the Wanted that I needed. I need 3 of, by the way. There's no way you're gonna pull 2 Wanteds in a single booster box, and even then, you still need the 1 Wanted. So, at the end of the day, I still lose for that much money too, and you can't even play the thing that you want to play. And that's one of the examples of why Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so expensive currently. Another issue is that people would say that the OCG business strategy structure is better because, they can probably get like a single card in this rarity, this rarity, this rarity, this rarity, and you're not spending that much money. Now, if you want to ball out and kind of go crazy with the rarities, then that's up to you. But if you just want to play the card, it's insanely cheap. I don't think Konami's going to do that. Pretty much because they're making so much money of, about people trying to buy boxes, just to try to get the cards that you need. Like, if you want to play the whole Diabellstar engine, you're probably going to have to buy a case mostly, and hopefully you still pull all the cards you want because they're short printing, like I said. Now, let's kind of change gears a little bit. Let's talk about something like number 90 Galaxy S Photon Lord. It's crazy because this card's getting reprinted this year. It was announced a few months back, and I sold my copy for about like $60, I think. And a few months later, probably honestly last month, maybe November, this card shot up to like $80, $90 because it's a very high sought off card. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing card for a rank 8. But it's getting reprinted this year, right? You think it would be going down in price? Wrong, because recently people are still buying the card. At that point, they don't care, they just want the card, and I guess they just don't care about the reprint. It has always been like this in terms of reprints. If you know something is coming, you'd think people wouldn't be buying a lot in the market. People do not care. They just want the card. They don't care how much it is. It is what it is because they know that's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. And that's one of the reasons, another reason why Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so expensive. Now, one of the main issues currently, the set that's coming out this week, Maze of Millennia, we have the new generic fire support. It is the Year of Fire. We have Bonfire, over $100 for a searcher card, ultra rare. That's short printed, for sure, short printed. So, okay, I get the DECKBOX engine. Let's say it's 500 bucks. 3 of these, 800 bucks. I still need another engine, which is much cheaper than everything else included. At that point, I'm pretty much playing at like 800 plus deck to be good this year, because next year they'll reprint it. A lot of people will have access to it, and eventually they'll hit it. That's just how Yu-Gi-Oh goes, unfortunately. You should, at the right time, get the deck, then hopefully sell it off before it starts losing value, and then you somewhat had fun, plus you made your money back. But it really shouldn't be like that at the end of the day. Everyone should be able to play the decks they want, and now that people are playing this highly meta deck, can you play your fun deck? Probably not against them, because you're not going to have as much fun. That's a whole other issue. Now, it's not just the DECKBOX stuff. You have Transaction Rollback, a trap card that's over 80 bucks right now, but again, is really good for something like Labyrinth or other trap-based decks. And it is also short printed, so that is the huge issue currently. If I actually looked on eBay and I couldn't find like for US, but 350 bucks for a collector's rare of Bonfire, just one copy. Imagine instead of I got the ultras, I got this. 3 ultras are underneath the price of this. That's one of the problems with Yu-Gi-Oh! So I think you guys understand, like, at the end of the day, it's just Konami and how they make these prices. Like, if they just printed something like Bonfire as a rare or super rare, then it wouldn't be like this. And it creates such a huge intimidation when new players get in the game. Now, we have something like Master Duel to get people in the game. They get interested online, they're like, all right, let me play the physical cards. And they get into this game, they see prices like this, and they're like, I'm not spending this much money just to try this game. Luckily, you know, there are people that come from Master Duel and they play like low rarity decks, and they have fun. And that's honestly the whole purpose of this game, is to have fun with your friends, go to locals, collect, be a player. That's the main focus. But you get intimidated with prices like this, and then you're just like, I'm not spending this much just to try this game, or at least do well at events, because the mindset is, if I spend this much money, I'm going to do the best at an event, which is not always the case. You could still lose, and that is probably the worst feeling to have, spending that much money and losing and not even doing what you wanted to do with the strategy. So a lot of things have to be changed, and I think it definitely can be changed. Now, will they? Probably not. So the main takeaway of this video is that, of course, Konami, they know what they're doing. They're printing these cards in secret rare, short printing them, making it harder for people to actually obtain them. People are going to constantly keep buying boxes until they can actually finally finish their highly competitive strategy for the current format. And my thoughts on that are pretty much, you do not have to spend that much money to actually play a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! For it to be competitive as well. Okay, you could also run a lot of staples that are highly cheap right now with stuff like the Rarity Collection, and you can still have a very competitive strategy. Now, you can buy cards like Little Knight. You definitely can, but don't just straight up buy it. Try to, work a deal or trade cards for it. For me, I actually pulled a Ash Blossom QCR that I was like, I'm not going to get the playset, so I'm going to sell it. What I actually did was I traded for a Little Knight, a secret rare, and I got a lot of cash for it. So find ways like that where you can kind of course, still get the cards you need, but you don't have to spend that much money for a card like that. That's my solution. Now, if there are other solutions, you guys, of course, let me know down below. But also remember that there are reprints, like Triple Tactic Thrustseer got reprinted in this set, and it was over 100 bucks last year. So sometimes you just have to wait too for you to be able to get those cards. But I'm curious to hear all your thoughts down below. What do you guys think why Yu-Gi-Oh! Were so expensive, and will it go down? Let me know down below, of course. And guys, if you liked the video, make sure you give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you're updated the moment I upload new videos. But guys, that's it for me. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.